David Beckham, all videos in one place. This collection brings together all key videos of David Beckham, iconic and memorable moments, showcasing his legendary life influence in one convenient place. Number 1. Rebecca Luce, a former aide to David Beckham, asserted that she never lied about allegedly having an affair with her boss. On Sunday, March 30, Luce, 47, reflected on her alleged affair with David, 49, which initially garnered international attention in April 2004, in a video interview with 60 Minutes Australia. David and Victoria Beckham were already wed. They were wedded in July 1999. Going up against them was a very brave thing to do, Luce told the site. I have never overstated. I have always stayed true to the facts. I never told a falsehood about anything. Why? Because I'm facing the most powerful and strong pair in the media. And the truth was the only thing I had on my side. Although David has refuted every accusation of infidelity over the years, he did admit in the 2023 Netflix documentary Beckham that he and Victoria, 50, went through a lot of difficulty when word of his alleged affair first leaked. A spokesperson for David has been contacted by Us Weekly for comment. Luce, who is currently married to a doctor and has 2 teenage boys with him, detailed how the two allegedly fell in love in 2003, not long after she was employed as the athlete's personal assistant. David had recently relocated to Spain to play football for Real Madrid after living in the United Kingdom. David allegedly urged her to join him in a hotel room while they were in a nightclub, according to Luce, who told the source. I gave in because he just kept staring at me, Luce said. It's difficult not to when you see the way he stares at you. He exudes a certain appealing strength. He is exceptionally attractive and has no trouble getting what he wants. And he is aware of it. Luce stated that she was hooked and that the two had, just a few times, of physical contact, even though she acknowledged that she understood it was naughty. Luce also explained why she first made public the alleged liaison only a month after the first accusations were made and pictures of her and David chatting in a nightclub appeared. In an interview with 60 Minutes, Luce, who was 26 at the time, stated that she wanted to maintain control over the situation while simultaneously pursuing a sense of justice. I've always thought that it's better that I have some control and that I was sort of avoiding retaliation by doing that, but his treatment of me was extremely unfair, and he was getting away with living a double life. I am aware of how important his image is to him. I suppose I want him to experience some pain as well. David broke down in tears during Beckham as he talked about how his marriage suffered as a result of the alleged adultery. I believe that at the time, we both felt as though we were growing rather than losing one another. To be honest, I have no idea how we managed to get through that, he stated. Victoria is everything to me. It was really tough to watch her suffer, but we're resilient. Additionally, we had to defend our families and each other at that time. And it was worth fighting for what we had. However, in the end, it is our personal existence. In her most recent interview, Luce also stated that she was unaware that the docuseries would touch on the alleged affair. My phone started calling out of the blue, and I was in a state of oblivion because I never, for a second thought that they would touch on this, Luce remarked. At the beginning, I thought, what has he said, because he never really ever publicly accepted anything. Luce went on to say that she had always been shocked that David had never discussed the purported relationship in public. I had assumed that he would have simply apologized and released a statement or something. The fact that he called my statements ludicrous, in my opinion. It just made me even more angry, she said. It motivates you to defend yourself and to keep coming forward. Number 2. David Beckham recently came clean about a certain habit that has irritated every member of his family. The former football player disclosed that his obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, may occasionally become tiresome for him and disturb his wife, Victoria Beckham, and their children. In his 2023 documentary Beckham, the former England football captain has talked candidly about his OCD battles. According to David Beckham, OCD frequently irritates his family. David Beckham has previously been very forthcoming about his battles with OCD. The legendary football player gave additional information about how he and his family manage the illness. Speaking Monday in Miami at a panel for the debut of his new supplement line, IM8. He acknowledged that Beckham admitted to being so organized that it becomes tiresome every single day, according to page 6. Sometimes it irritates my wife, he added. Sometimes it irritates my kids. Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper are the 4 children that the Inter Miami CF co-owner and his wife, Victoria, have together. The football player does, however, take care to remind his family of the positive applications of his OCD. Without him, Beckham remembered telling his wife and children, nothing would be tidy and nothing would be organized. He also emphasized that his family would be forgetting things if he didn't have a compulsive urge to keep everything in its proper position. According to reports, David Beckham used an example during the conversation to support his claims. He started rearranging some IM8 bottles at the event, displaying a glaring example of his OCD. The audience was in stitches when the celebrity commented, "This was a little bit off," while going through them. In one episode of his 2023 documentary Beckham, the former athlete talked about his obsessive cleaning habits. He explained this compulsion by recalling how unpleasant it was to see jumbled bowls, plates, and cups in the morning. Beckham stated that in order to avoid this, he would, after everyone has gone to bed at night, make sure everything is tidy, which includes cleaning the candles and turning on the lights according to the settings. David Beckham acknowledged during the panel discussion that he has a set routine that involves making supper, working out with his wife, and dropping his daughter Harper off at school. Video number 3. David Beckham couldn't pass up the opportunity to honor his wife Victoria Beckham's birthday in public. On Wednesday, April 16, David, 49, posted on Instagram, "Happy birthday to the most amazing wife, mummy, and best friend that we could all wish for. We love you so much, and you deserve to have the best day possible." David also posted a slew of old photos of the marriage, such as pictures of him and Victoria hugging on vacation, making out in a pool, and spending time with their 4 kids. In addition, David posted 2 uncommon pictures of Victoria as a youngster, smiling with a birthday cake while wearing a blue sweatsuit with pigtails and, separately, a nightgown. On Thursday, April 17, Victoria responded, "I love you so much, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart." Victoria Beckham marks the 49th birthday of her husband, David Beckham. "We all adore you." After getting married in 1999, David and Victoria have a daughter, Harper, 13, and 3 sons, Brooklyn, 26, Romeo, 22, and Cruz, 20. Cruz gushed in an Instagram remark on Thursday, "Mom, I love you so much. You have shown us unwavering love since day one, and you haven't stopped since." David, in the meantime, continued to honor the fashion designer's birthday on his Instagram story. David exclaimed, "Happy birthday, Mummy," as he shared more old family pictures. "You have our undying love. Posh, happy birthday." The appearance smiling face with hard eyes. David called Victoria a special mommy in a different Instagram story post. He captioned a picture of his wife in pajamas, saying, "I love you. I can't tell if she's flirting with me or is upset or moody." One of Hollywood's most enduring couples, David and Victoria, has had their love story documented in the Beckham documentary series in 2024. Do we have the same appearance as the couple in the Netflix documentary? In April 2024, Victoria said, "Yes," to Elle Spain. "We enjoy laughing at each other, dancing, talking, and it is not something they ignore. They discuss issues until they are resolved," the insider told us in an exclusive interview. Neither of them is afraid to raise concerns. Everyone in their immediate circle can see that they are devoted to one another. Video number 4. In the midst of purported tension with their oldest son Brooklyn, David and Victoria Beckham celebrated Father's Day by recognizing all 4 of their children. David, 50, posted on Instagram on Sunday, June 15, saying, "Being a dad is my most important and favorite job in life. I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you, and as your father, sorry, boys, assures you every day, I'll always be there for you. Thank you for doing the most important part and making me a father," he continued. "Being a father is the greatest gift in the world. Greetings on Father's Day. You have no idea how much I adore you, kids." David also created a hashtag using his daughter Harper's name and tagged the Instagram profiles of Brooklyn, 26, Romeo, 23, and Cruz, his younger boys. The 13-year-old daughter of David and Victoria doesn't have any public social media profiles. The former soccer player posted a few old pictures of all 4 of his kids, including Brooklyn, with his heartfelt message. Although Brooklyn hasn't mentioned the holiday in public yet, his brothers responded to David's post in the comments section. Cruz replied, "Dad, you inspire us every day and mean the world to us. I love you," and Romeo added, "Love you always." Through their own Instagram stories, the youngest Beckham brothers also shared their own remembrances of David. Romeo wrote, "I love you so much," as the caption for a few old photos of the father-son pair. On his page, Cruz, meanwhile, said, "Happy Father's Day, I love you." In a similar vein, Victoria, 51, tagged her 3 sons' accounts in pictures she posted on Sunday of all 4 of their children. Through Instagram, the former Spice Girls singer exclaimed, "Happy Father's Day to the best daddy there is. Our 4 lovely children are a reflection of the love you constantly lead with. You have our undying love." Due to purported tension between Nicola Peltz Beckham, 30, and Victoria at her oldest son's 2022 wedding, David and Victoria have recently become estranged from Brooklyn and his bride. Later, Brooklyn and his spouse appeared to disregard David's recent knighthood and skipped his 50th birthday celebration in May. Earlier last week, a source exclusively informed Us Weekly that David and Victoria had finished talking about it. They see things as it is at the moment. If he wishes to make amends, Brooklyn has the upper hand. The Beckhams and Peltz Beckhams have not publicly responded to the rumors of a dispute. Video number 5. According to reports, Brooklyn Peltz Beckham's mother, Victoria Beckham, was upset about his marriage to his wife, Nicola Peltz Beckham. In April 2022, Brooklyn, 26, and Nicola, 30, tied the knot in Palm Beach, Florida, with a celebrity-studded ceremony and reception that included a Marc Anthony performance. The 56-year-old Latin Grammy winner has been friends with Victoria Beckham, 51, and her husband, David Beckham, for a long time. A source close to the family exclusively tells Us Weekly that the dance was a meaningful centerpiece planned just for the couple. The Peltz family invested a lot of time and money into it, including staging and a live band at their house, as a kind gift from Marc Anthony. Anthony reportedly requested Victoria to come on stage with him during Nicola and Brooklyn's dance. According to reports, Anthony spoke to the former Spice Girl as the most beautiful woman in the room, purportedly causing Nicola to cry. The insider told us, "It's sad and inexplicable that such a special moment was hijacked." However, Marc Anthony didn't mean any harm. However, according to a second person who was there at the wedding, Nicola didn't cry at the occasion and it wasn't marred in any way. As is customary, speeches were given during the reception dinner before the happy couple danced for the first time. The second insider claims that they actually performed 2 dances. Following this, Nicola and her father, Nelson, danced. Normally, the groom would dance with his mother at this moment, but for some reason, that didn't happen. Everyone stood up to dance after the band played. The second insider claims that Anthony gave a performance later on amid the festivities. The second insider told us that he pulled his best friends Victoria and David up on stage with him as part of this, and everyone got up to dance. After that, while his sister, Harper, danced with David, he snatched Brooklyn to dance with his mother. Cruz, Brooklyn's brother, woke up alongside Eva Longoria as well. Brooklyn is the eldest child of David, 50, and Victoria, who also have Romeo, 23, Cruz, 20, and Harper, 13. It was a lovely family time. The second source said that nobody knew Nicola was reportedly angry because the whole Beckham family was there for the special day. According to the second source, no one realized in the moment that Nicola was upset as she just stormed out of the room. She came back later and seemed to be doing perfectly. And the evening continued with a DJ-led afterparty. Why Nicola would be so furious about her husband dancing with his mother at their wedding was completely puzzling to everyone present. Representatives for Brooklyn, Nicola, and Victoria have been contacted by Us Weekly. Nicola's and Victoria's teams remained silent. Given the persistent rumors that the pair is still at differences with his family because they missed David's 50th birthday celebration earlier in May, the controversy surrounding Brooklyn and Nicola's wedding gowns has come back to the fore. The budding chef made it apparent that Nicola was his first priority a few weeks later. My entire universe. Brooklyn shared pictures during a motorcycle ride with Nicola on Instagram on May 24. The post read, "I will love you forever. Baby, I always pick you. I have never met a more remarkable individual than you. I will always be with you, sweetie red heart red heart." The rumors of a conflict have not been officially addressed by any of the Beckhams. And video number 6. Following a recent hospital stay, Victoria Beckham is wishing her husband, David Beckham, a quick recovery. Early on Friday, June 27, the 51-year-old fashion designer posted a picture of David, 50, on her Instagram story. He was laying in a hospital bed with his arm in a sling. Wearing a medical robe and grinning at the camera, David seems to be in a good mood. Victoria added, "Get well soon, Daddy," next to the photo. A close-up of David's wrist in another picture reveals the former soccer player sporting a friendship bracelet that says, "Get well soon." Victoria didn't say why David was admitted to the hospital, but according to The Sun on Friday, he had surgery to fix a broken wrist after getting hurt playing soccer more than 20 years ago. The report claims that David hurt his arm playing for England against South Africa in 2003. David's representative has been contacted by Us Weekly for comment. Brooklyn, age 26, Romeo, age 22, and Cruz, age 20, and Harper, age 13, are the 4 children that David and Victoria have together. A source told us last month that things never really got smoothed over, and you can tell it still affects everyone. It can be difficult for Brooklyn at times, and the strain remains. Brooklyn is struggling with this. He is really obstinate and simply wants time apart from his family at the moment. Although Brooklyn and Nicola have not been in touch with his parents since David's birthday party. A source told us in May that the ex-Beckham family has not yet made a public statement over the reported split. The insider told us that neither party has offered any kind of resolution. Brooklyn is giving everyone space and trying to let things go right now, the person continued. They have been going about their separate lives for the time being. After missing his father's birthday in London in early May, Brooklyn recently used social media to commemorate his father-in-law Nelson Peltz's birthday. On Tuesday, June 24, Brooklyn posted on Instagram, "Happy birthday, Nelson X. You are loved by us.